and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time we made it to the Temple of Courage, and I was like, oh, I should go do some other collecty stuff first, which I did off screen. I got all the ship parts and treasure and sands of hours that we could get from the whatchamacallit, through using the salvage arm. Oh boy, that was a bad call. We lived. We're fine, I think. Ruto Crown. Now, that's a little bit weird of a name, because, like, why isn't it Zora Crown? I would have called it the Zora Crown, not the Ruto Crown, because that Ruto is just too specific. Anyway, I'll tack on another thing at the end where, for reference. I did get the extra courage gem, and I did get the extra piece of heart, or heart container. So yes, I will be showing that at the end, the masked ship. It's gonna be post-commented because it's late at night when I actually did that. Ow. Do not appreciate. So we have 2 power gems, 1 courage gem, 1 wisdom gem as our main collectibles. Or main things to keep an eye out for. By the way, does something happen if I bomb this? I actually don't know. Okay, that's lame. Also not traditional, because typically when you bomb stuff like that, cool stuff happens. This is a Moldorm. If you've ever played a Zelda game, aka the 2D ones, you should know what a Moldorm is. Satan incarnate. Well, at least if you played Link to the Past, I should clarify. Can you tell I don't like Moldorm in that game? I remember watching a stream where, like, for a competition, there was a challenge of fighting Moldorm, without falling off the platform, and of course, they couldn't do it. For this particular thing, this stream, this happens at, like, every con, so I almost had an opportunity to be a part of it, except, like, my number wasn't called, and numbers very close to it were called like 5 times, which I'm kind of okay with because I probably wouldn't have known anything in the first place, and I would have just embarrassed myself, so I think it all worked out in the end. So we got color switches. By the way, for this I am not looking at a guide because I'm crazy. So yes, I'm not going to use a guide for this section because I, again, kind of want to try to get through the dungeons without a guide if I can. Because the dungeons are always, you know, the real substantive part of a Zelda game. So I would like to go through without using a guide, if possible. No guarantees. So the ground was slightly miscolored, that's how I knew there was a bomb thing there, if you were wondering. That's our first power gem. We need to get up to a total of 10, meaning there's 1 more. Also, because I was using Zelda Dungeons Guide, but because they're currently revamping a lot of things, a lot of their stuff on the map was actually flat out wrong. So I decided, you know what, maybe I shouldn't use this guide. I have the old Prima guide, which is sad to me. That's a better guide, in all fairness. But hey, it's something. Okay, so that's a path. It's probably an invisible pathway, something that we can only know if we get the map. This guy's tough. So what can we do? I think we have to stun him. Yeah, we have to stun him first, and then you can destroy him pretty effectively. We're actually on the other side of the starting area, so keep that in mind, that's important. And there's actually a gemstone spot right there, a square gem. Now we don't have a square, that's a Paul, Paul's voice. This is a throwback to Zelda 1 on the Famicom. I don't mean NES, I mean Famicom. If you use the microphone on a Famicom controller, you can actually stun a Paul's voice. I think that's what it's called. But in the English version, it was changed to, their weakness was changed to arrows. Now, I'm not entirely sure, because you don't really see too many in this game, but I think both are weaknesses. The microphone and also arrows, so honestly, I think it's really cool that they brought them back, albeit for one game. I don't even think they're in Spirit Tracks, which is a bit of a bummer. That's a BMOS. I do not approve of BMOS, in case you're wondering. BMOS are the worst. Now, I'm also not sure if there's any order to these levers. I hope there isn't, because I clearly am not opening them in accordance to any order whatsoever. Ow. I'm trying to see if that was a pattern up there, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, that was wrong. Good to know, that was wrong. Obviously a key or something is gonna drop down there. Zelda logic. Uh-huh. Now, to tell the truth, I should probably read the thingies in a little bit more detail. That would probably be helpful, wouldn't it? Maybe this is what I need. Oh, well, that did not help one bit. What does this say? Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right, left. Wait, what? Did it say something about the whole temple? Up, down, right, left. So, like up, down, right, left. It's the order for, like, everything in the temple. So keep that in mind, apparently. So back in this hallway of death. Let's try that. Up. This guy sucks. I don't even know how to deal with them, to be honest. Other than bombs. Because BMOs are always weak to bombs, except in, I think, Wind Waker, where they're weak to arrows. Shoot him in the eye. Aha! Hello. Ow. Still got hit anyway. Now these ones are easy to avoid because you can just run by when they're looking the other way. Up, down, right, left. I've kind of forgot the combination already. Fair warning, I have an atrocious memory for puzzles, so if it ever feels like I am doing really badly at a game, it's just because I'm terrible when it comes to memory. Like puzzle-wise, if it ever feels like I'm doing exceptionally bad at, say, memorization, which is a lot of time. Still got hit. Okay. Key? Square crystal. Now, you know what to do with this, right? We saw the square pedestal. Therefore, we just need to take this up here, plop down, and that opens. Does not look like a U. And that also doesn't look like an L. Now that I'm actually looking at it. Looks like a J and a line. He'll probably tell me the obvious. Yeah. He just told me the obvious. Now these hard hat beetles, is that what they're called? I don't know what they're called, but the little hard hat beetles, of course, tell you there's definitely something fishy going on. This is really awkward, actually, with this control setup. Okay, that's the end of that path, so left? Okay, we should be in the clear. That wasn't too bad. This should be the bow and arrow. Just because there's a big chest, we could not get to the big key by now also. So we got 20 arrows, so keep that in mind. Basically, just hold down your item button and then push, and then just tap wherever you want to shoot an arrow. It's super easy to use. Go away, Moldorn. Do not appreciate you trying to shove me off the platform like your old elder brethren. So we got this thingy. Okay, now pick this one up. So shoot an arrow into this, and it fires the arrow in that corresponding directions. That activated the switch. Now I'm not sure if we need to do that yet, because quite frankly, my memory is terrible, but apparently we did. I am doing kind of a reckless run of this temple. I'm not playing well at all, and I fully accept the fact that I'm not playing well, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. We have so much health now, I'm not super concerned, I guess. By the way, that's a good way to defeat those guys. Hit this. Okay, I didn't mean to hit both. So that lowers that thingy. I don't know what to call that. So if we pick up the crystal gem on Hollow over here. It's funny, I've never even seen that show and I still reference it. Yeah, I've actually only seen like legit the first like 10 minutes of the pilot of Steven Universe. That's literally all I've seen, but I like know all the references because I know people who are super into it. And it sounds like a good show. Again, despite not having watched it myself, it sounds like a pretty decent show. Scary. Now, what do I have to do here? I don't remember if I have to defeat all the Octoroks or not. I'm gonna do that anyway because I can. And it's probably gonna do something cool. Case in point. Okie dokie. So now we are in good shape. Doesn't look like there's anything bombable right there. Oh boy. I remember this part. This level's actually pretty cool, I think. But the controls make it a little bit stressful because it's hard to see where you're going sometimes. Like that. What happened was I accidentally let go of the L button. That's why I died there. Oh, shoot. Get it, because I'm shooting bow and arrow. This is not the easiest thing to aim. Okay, finally. Jeez. I was holding L, but because it just came out of a cutscene, it didn't count for some reason. I'm not a sharpshooter. Yeah, the arrow controls are a little bit weird. Oh, well, there's our second power gem. Okay, I was hoping it would put us over there, but that's cool. By the way, we actually have 2 potions, so we literally have nothing to worry about, because I am in good shape health-wise. As I fall into a chasm. Good timing. Go away. Menu. Do not want. Now, I feel like... Oh, voice crack. With the mold orms and the red-blue switches, I feel like this place is like a giant homage to God, what was that place called? The place in Link to the Past. Tower of Hera? Was that the name of it? Yeah, Tower of Hera. I feel like this is a giant throwback to the Tower of Hera. Oh frick, that's bad. I actually want to block the tunnel this way. Hurry before that thing reanimates. And now we should be in good shape. Oh, did I forget something? There's something. No, there's nothing there. Cool. Pink coral, that's pretty much useless. Hey, we got 1 heart back, 2 hearts back. We're making good time through this palace, temple, whatever its name was. Okay, cannot run through those. This lowers this door, so now we have opened up all of the main doors on the first floor except for that top... the top one. It's sometimes hard to be trying to look at a map and playing a game at the same time. Not sure how to even get up to that door, to be fair. So, where are we actually going, is the real question. Need to figure out something to do. There's gotta be some... Oh, wait, did I not go here yet? Is that where it came from? Yeah, that's where it came from. I wonder if I need to get a crystal over it. No, there's nowhere for a crystal to go. Yeah, there's nowhere for a crystal to go. So that means, I guess, operation or agenda number 1 is to figure out what to do. This is what happens when I don't look things up. Well, there's like a million doors, so that's always a good sign, I suppose. No lead. Okay. Did not mean to actually draw there. I'm gonna rewrite this. Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right, left. So obviously it has to do with the crystal. I know that much. It has to do with the crystal. What about the crystal though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's probably a bumpable wall I missed somewhere. What happens if I take this off? Okay, that closes. Was there any other doors? Well, I wonder if I have to take it down here. I vaguely remember doing something like this in a previous playthrough, but also that was a really long time ago. So I might be completely mistaken, but I feel like it has something to do with this. Also, we're in a little bit of a bind because the switch is set to the wrong color. Well, I wonder what I have to do here. That's one way to do it, but obviously not ideal. Please don't make me retread the entire temple. Please. Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid that. Okay, thanks. I was afraid I'd have to go back through the entire temple just to find a place to shoot a red switch. Luckily, we can actually shoot it from here. We can actually redirect these using the boomerang. We recall that the switch was located kind of in the center of the map, so just do that. Hits that. There's also a treasure right in the middle, so that's important. So, I don't know how much we need this other gem. Oh, I saw an arrow spot, so I guess we'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, arrows will hurt them, but not ideal in this version. So I guess next time we need to go back to that starting room in order to actually figure out how to get to that eye switch and shoot that in the room with the invisible floor. That's obviously important somehow. And actually, we're at the end because that's the boss door down there. This is interesting. This, if you draw a route or follow that route, remember the code up, down, left, or up, down, right, left. So I guess from here on, I guess I'll meet you back over in the invisible floor area to collect whatever that switch opens up. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more of The Legend of Zelda: Phantom Hourglass.